I got to the point where I was so friendly with people that they let me sit into their meetings and shadow them. And I got to
This
see
was
how
this
they
was
were doing.
before you ever got the
Before I
position,
even
though.
got the position. Yeah, they were like completely okay with me actually sitting in and watching how they did it. And then I said,
And
okay, cool.
and this was just through the people that you were meeting through LinkedIn.
LinkedIn or through TD itself. So TD, we actually
Gotcha.
have a system called Connections, which is like our own like not like a social media, but you can see everyone that works at TD and you can message
Yeah.
them and stuff right on their wall. And literally, I just searched up Scrum Master and emailed like the top 10, and that's literally it. Making your own opportunities because no one's gonna come and bring them to you anymore. Honestly,
Such a good point, man. Such a good point. Like literally, there are so many people with the information that you might need to help you get to the next step, but they're just not gonna like send you a voice note or something being like, "Hey, buddy, I know that you're trying to get into Scrum. Here you go." Like you've really got to
exactly.
go knock on those doors. And through LinkedIn, like, was that an easy process? Did you contact like 3 people, 50 people? Like, what was that process like on LinkedIn?
Well, on LinkedIn, it was more of I started making posts, um, and my posts are really catered to questions. As in, I like to ask people their opinions or things on stuff, and I look at them, and you'll see they'll have like 3,000, 4,000 views sometimes, and maybe one or zero comments. But that's because a lot of people DM me. So when they DM me with answers, I use that as an opportunity to say, okay, this is now my way to say, hey, I'm not actually a Scrum Master, but I like your insight. I want to be one. Help me. And the other way was a lot of people were open because I noticed that you have to understand to expand your horizons, right? When I did my research on Scrum, I noticed that it was used very highly in India, in Nigeria, actually, and Australia. And there's obviously more countries, but those are the top three that I found. So I started reaching out to people that worked in Australia and people that worked in those other countries to say, hey, you've been doing Scrum for like 20 years. Like you're a consultant now. Like, let me talk to you. And those are the type of opportunities I got to say, not just focus on my organization or my country. Reach out to anyone you possibly can because anybody can teach you something. It doesn't matter if they're doing something here. Like it's like an engineer, right? If you're focusing on building cars, now you could be building the cars in Canada. You could be doing it in the States. You could be doing it in Europe or Asia. You're still building the car, right? And you understand the ins and outs. So you can still reach out to people to get those type of advice or opportunities from people out there.